A new era has definitely begun with Final Fantasy XVI, and I cannot believe that I am saying that we are at this point, that we are at Final Fantasy 16 in the Final Fantasy series. All of those games before that. And in 2023, we are here with the 16th installment of the mainline Final Fantasy series. Wow. What a legacy. What a franchise. Final Fantasy XVI takes the franchise in a whole new and unique direction. And I get it, I do. Fans of the series are divided, it seems, and mixed on what to think of this new approach, turning the series into more of an action-orientated game rather than a deep RPG. And I get it. They are trying to get with the times, completely turning away from the battle system party mechanic of previous Final Fantasy games, modernising Final Fantasy for a new audience. And in 16, we can't even switch party members in battles. There is just you. The new approach they are taking with Final Fantasy XVI, I do feel that they are leaving some fans behind. Some die-hard Final Fantasy fans that absolutely love and cherish and grew up on those turn-based, full-on RPG Final Fantasy games, which is a shame to see from a mainline Final Fantasy entry. But seeing all of that though, if you do decide to download the demo, I'm sure that you will fall in love the second you try the demo. With the storytelling of this game, you'll want to know what is going to happen next. And that end showdown between the icons as well in that epic battle. That will sell you on this game. It will blow you away. In this game, there is no more open world like in Final Fantasy 15. That is okay, because it's quite refreshing to get a game like this. I mean, not every game out there needs to be an open world. Now, at first I was feeling a little bit let down and disappointed. It's very linear and narrow, and the RPG elements do seem somewhat like an afterthought. Not as deep compared to previous entries in the series, with different kingdoms, each of them ruled by different factions, politics, beliefs, kings and queens, and they have their own relationships with the icons and dominants that protect them. The icons are basically these creatures, these beasts that you can transform into, these absolutely huge nuclear weapons that can bring down a whole kingdom. No doubt though, Clive has become my favourite protagonist out of the entire Final Fantasy series. He's honestly just perfect. He really is the perfect hero. He's charming, he's broody, he's humble, he's heroic, with the perfect voice actor to portray Clive as well. His lines, the dialogue of Clive, have been delivered incredibly well. This character is so flushed out, I thought, as well. And the design, the outfit, the armour, perfect. I absolutely love Clive as a protagonist. And also he sounds a lot like Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher. Now, the side quests you will be doing are very easy and straightforward, with little to no effort in doing them. Go here, go there, fetch this, do this, deliver this, find this item, and there's no big reward or meaningful reward for doing them. And while you can explore these open world areas, yeah, you may find a chest, you may find some shimmering items to pick up, or a side quest along the way to accept and do. But apart from that, there's not really anything else to see or discover by exploring these areas. And for a big game like Final Fantasy, it just feels like there should be more there to explore and more there to do in the world between the combat, between the story, between the main missions, which are very the same, really. Go here, fight this, defeat this, get back into this linear open world and do a few quests and progress with the main mission. Fight a big boss at the end and a mini boss here, and rinse and repeat. There is big open areas in the game, but for the most part, it is very linear. You'll basically be going from A to B, section to section, getting in a battle with loads of enemies, completing that, and then continuing on, with segments of jumping and climbing and opening doors pretty much automatic. But the more you play, the world does open up to you. The locations are really, truly something to behold, with their design and their textures and the overall detail of these environments, not to mention the music, the ambience, the music that changes from area to area as you run around these locations. As you travel to different locations, there will be fast travel points you will be activating upon arrival in locations, and from the map you will be able to choose where to travel to. You can't freely go from location to location. You do have to fast travel there from one location to the next. This game tells a phenomenal, rich, deep storyline with jaw-dropping moments that will just wow you. All of your emotions will come into play in this game, with twists and turns throughout. Epic boss battles where you will think that this is the final boss battle of the game. It's that epic, it's that giant, but no. The story will keep on going. The game will keep on going and unraveling with this story, with absolutely epic cinematics as well. The voice acting, the characters, all of the characters have a deep history there as well. Not just your character, all of them have a story to tell, and it is just wow. It's truly a masterpiece of storytelling that really did have me gripped throughout. Yes, it's what Final Fantasy games are known for best. Their storyline, their characters, their music and settings. And even after I came off the game, I was still thinking about the game, thinking about what is going to happen next. In combat, there is 6 abilities you cycle through, all with cooldowns as you use them. But I absolutely love the abilities overall, and the complete chaos that you cause with them in battle. The combat is an absolute adrenaline rush. It will make you feel like a complete badass when you are in combat. There is 3 gear and 3 accessory slots. Now, the gear and accessories that you can equip will give you different effects in battle. For example, increase rising flames damage by 10%, increase your attack, reduce cooldown time, and so on. You'll also be getting new abilities as well. You can buy new abilities with your points and then change them out. You'll be getting new icons and new movesets as well that you'll be experimenting with and changing. You'll be hacking and slashing your way through enemies and bosses, but also combining these with certain magic abilities, staggering your enemies with overwhelming combos and attacks, combining abilities together in a swift motion to then deal even more damage as quickly as possible while the enemy is in a staggered state, chaining and maximizing all of your magic and attacks for just absolutely insane combos and quick time events that will require you to hit a certain button to dodge or bash your way out of an attack, with numerous different enemies that you'll be doing battle with, from small boss battles to slightly bigger boss battles, and then these giant epic boss battles as well. At the end of this area, at the end of this quest, you'll go up against a giant boss battle, and it makes every other enemy in the game, including those minor boss battles, seem minuscule in comparison. Now, these giant icon boss battles, yes, from time to time, will give you minor frame rate dips. It's not It's not going to stay consistently locked at 60 frames per second because they are that huge, that epic with everything going on at once, but it's nothing major that will overall impact your experience with these moments, with so many, oh my god, moments. So I wanted to make this as spoiler free as I possibly could because I want you to go in and experience this epic spectacle of a story for yourself. It is Final Fantasy, and that name alone comes with some epic storytelling, epic gameplay, epic music on a colossal scale. You know the Final Fantasy games. You know how just absolutely amazing those games are. For us to be here at Final Fantasy 16 just shows how much of a spectacle this series is as a whole. And 16 definitely doesn't disappoint. Yes, it's unique from the other games. It does things a little bit different. Final Fantasy is an experience, a spectacle, an event that everyone needs to attend, that everyone needs to experience, and everyone needs to play. It is a journey that you need to embark on. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time.